mixing with right.
Yo, this young out here with another banger.
What up, yo?
Chico the God. Got my bro across me. You already know him, but I'm gonna let him tell you again.
It's your boy LaQuinn, you know what I'm saying? LaQuinn. Don't rock with the imposters out there. And guess what? Today we got a monster episode up in this joint. We still amongst the elements. We with the fam having a birthday party in the background. And guess who just bopped up in this joint?
Hey.
My little cuz.
Hey.
Everybody bro.
Yeah.
Everybody man.
Yeah.
Everybody fams.
Like
one of the greatest rappers. One of the greatest voices you done heard coming out this way. This dude, hey. I done learned a lot from this dude, banging for real. V.A. Doe.
Oh,
hey,
man.
look, I'm gonna give you his government, Chris Newman.
You might be better off with giving him the government.
Hey, y'all better hit him on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Look, this is a living legend right here. And when I said legend, he a living legend because a lot of times we become legends when we young and people, you know what I'm saying, they start to get too up in your ass, you know what I'm saying? So this man trying to breathe right now, so he don't came on our show. Talk to him.
Hey man, what's up, man? It's your boy V.A. Doe, mouthpiece of the Southeast. That was an awesome intro. I was like, hold up, these niggas might need my help on the intro. No, y'all knew what the fuck y'all was doing. I couldn't introduce myself any better. I'm happy to be here. What's going on, fellas?
Tell the people what you got going on, yo.
Right now, man, you know we doing the Chris Newman podcast. You know that's popping. You know that's a thing. We also got some, I Feel Famous. We getting a new building where we gonna be recording the local artists, the best of the best. And other than that, I'm cooling, bro. You know what I mean? Get my last unemployment check and living my life, yo.
Yes, sir. You ain't got nothing you been recording, working on lately?
You know what, man? I've been really bullshitting on the music, man, because it's so hard being good at everything. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, you know what I mean? After 2 more one, but you feel me? Like, it's a little hard sometimes when, you know, you good at this, you got comedy, you got, you know what I mean? You want to get into acting, you want to be a professional gamer and rap. I got like 3 books of songs that I've currently been done with, like old joints nobody's heard. I plan on dropping something pretty soon, man.
And I know it's Flame.
Yeah, man, you know, man.
When I said Flame, I might just put him on the spot. We're going to have our one... Nah, I ain't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Look.
You got to get me open a little bit. Let's loosen up a little bit.
We gonna keep this flowing because V.A. Doe is very knowledgeable when it comes to everything with the on-air stuff. And dealing with this pandemic, man, how do you see the future of radio, and do you think the future of radio was upped due to this pandemic?
I think that the pandemic has helped and hurt radio in 2 different aspects, because this is the day and age of the streaming. Just like we doing right now, you're not gonna catch nothing this raw on your local radio station, and people want the raw for real.
They want the raw.
And like honestly, you know, it's more. You know what I mean? It's more people that's sitting in their cribs doing nothing, having a dope idea just like this, doing this for themselves. So it's like we got more reasons to do it for us, as well as the people that are at radio that have a responsibility to kind of up the ante. You feel me?
Ooh, so he jumped out. He jumped through all hoops, and he said, content-wise, podcasting bringing a ruckus out this joint. Definitely. He got his own podcast. Tell him your podcast name again.
You know, Chris Newman Podcast, man. That joint's on YouTube. Follow Doman Network. Doman videos, and check them joints out, man. Excellent producer, Doman. Yeah, man. Chris,
both of y'all Chris's, y'all beasts, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm gonna call this your boy LaQuinn. I'm gonna call this a brand jacking episode because we got the Chris Newman podcast mixed with the Young and Younger podcast, and we just gonna get it all the way in dirty, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna let the questions flow. And look, this dude right here, V.A. Doe, do people really know how ill you are at making music? Or we gonna go past the radio and everything? Right. Like, because it disturbs me sometimes when people don't even know how to toot their own horn sometimes.
Right. I feel you. It's different. I used to have this conversation with Marcus Jones. He one of the people that had the same conversation with you every time he see you. So he was telling me, hey, Chris, man, you was doing radio with the boombox, man. You need to get down with 101 jams. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm really focusing on the music. He's like, nah. You are born to do radio. I'm like, Marcus, how you know I'm not born to do both? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think in a lot of aspects, it works better because this is effortless. We can shoot the shit all day. If this microphone,
I like that.
We were still gonna do this.
That.
Like at some point, we had to stop talking. Like, hold on, let's record this because this is content right here. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, what I see with the whole, you know what I'm saying, future of it, man. Honestly, it's like you gotta do levels of it, right? Because I want y'all to know that I'm a dope MC, right? But I feel like I don't have the material. I don't have the Tupac material. I'll probably be in the studio probably once a month recording. So it's like, if I'm not giving you music, I'm going to give you comedy. I ain't giving you comedy. I'm just talking about, like, issues of the week. Like, what can I do to be in y'all shit 24 hours a day? And I'm so good at the funny shit, and it comes so fluently, and I'm doing it every day, they forget that I'm a good rapper. Because I'm not rapping all the time. You feel me?
Right. I don't think nobody forget. Right. My thing is, it's like, with a lot of dudes, I want all the smoke. I want all the music you got. You know what I'm saying? Man, if I get one song, I don't want just one song. I want another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And do you think sometimes, like in the years of you doing radio and hosting and music, do you think sometimes it gets hard to juggle all them hats?
It is, yo. It is, because you're only as good as your rep, and if you're not doing them all at one time, you'll lose rep for one. You know what I'm saying? If I stop hosting parties and put all my effort into, you know what I'm saying, radio, they'll forget how great I am at doing, you know what I mean, hosting parties. I haven't done radio in a year and a half. And it's like, I don't know, I guess that was a little bit more, that stood a little bit more firm because you could just get in your car and just hear my voice. So you get so used to it. I'm actually still known for that. They like, yeah, man, I heard you on the radio last week. You said some real shit. I'm like, yo, either them niggas are still using my recordings or you lying. One of the two.
Nah, I even said the same thing. I was thinking you was still on the radio, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I listen to the radio, but I don't always. But one thing I think it can be, you can attest that to, is how good you are. And it's like this. You can say something in January that still resonate to December. That means a lot.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. You got to look at it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. But I mean, I gotta give you your props, man, because I think I've only became as good at shit as the challenge in life. You know what I'm saying? And you probably was one of the first niggas that ever challenged me with shit. You'll hit me with some shit that'll really have me thinking for 3 weeks, bruh. Like, I will be at home staring at my ceiling like, yo, what's that shit Coon's talking about? And that shit always inspired me to be better. Like, I wanted to make it so no nigga around me was good at nothing else the way I was. Because I was like, nigga, I'm not going to outrun you. You going to smash me in the game of 21. If we get to fighting, like, I'm the only thing that's going to help is that I'm not going to stop fighting, nigga. Like, we just going to fight forever. I know I can outshine you with a microphone. I know I can do it. I know there's no nigga that can outshow me on a stage. That's how I put it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
that's how you're supposed to.
That's how that shit work out, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I could just figure out how to make millions of dollars from it, I'll be alright.
I mean, a lot of times with a lot of things, it catch up, like stuff had to cycle, and it's like with Bill Gates.
Right.
We're at the point where everybody mad at him because he tried to take over the world, but he started way back in 1970 with Microsoft.
Right.
Didn't start getting paid till like the 90s.
Right.
And a lot of times, as long as you recognize and you got your line of work, you good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I look at your years on the radio and it's like, man, if I had years on the radio like that and I was shining and I got people, I mean, you had people tuning in from like you know what Central Virginia is?
Yeah, right.
That's a strong reach, man.
Yeah, it is a strong reach. That's a big demographic. Even though it's not that, it could be bigger, but that's still big for like where we reside. You know what I'm saying?
It is, because you can get on the book and start a build up. Like I've mastered like promoting and figuring stuff out. And you one of those persons that can be like, I got an album coming. And you can build such a buzz for that joint when you do some Nipsey shit where you selling each album for $100 a copy.
Yeah, for the culture.
And
type shit.
Let me tell you why I say that. Because I'll go around the city and people actually pull your music out to this day on CD. And it be fucking my head up. I be like, damn, this nigga said that shit for real?
Yeah, it be some old shit.
Yo. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's real.
For the culture, you gotta get them some music. I know you got some music ready to come.
Yeah, nah.
Oh yeah, he said he had something in the cut.
Yeah,
nobody heard.
I got some shit.
Always.
I got some shit ain't nobody heard, man, from like a grip ago. But them shit, like you said, is timeless, man. That's that shit. I don't know, man. I can just thank God, man. Like that's just that gift, man. That I can drop something and it's a little bit ahead of its time. Like it's. You know what's crazy? All right, for instance, I'm a big DMX fan. You know that. I'm also a really big Snoop fan, right? I watched that Versus battle, and it was epic for me.
That's
so many different.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was funny. I laughed. I cried.
Snoop dancing,
that nigga Crip walked to every song I did. I was like, nigga, they like either let me die or get me death. This nigga Snoop like, I'm
like, yo, I know his toes hurt, yo. He was getting it.
He got it everything.
Yo, he got it in hard.
Do another dance, please. Yo, he could walk to every fucking song. But
they say he acting, he playing that role strong. He rep his culture.
It's crazy because I love DMX, man, but also, bro, I really felt like Snoop had a lot of timeless hits. I can listen to Doggy Style like it's the day it came out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some of X shit is like, all right, man. Okay, X. All right. I remember this. This was big, yeah. Like Rough Riders Anthem versus Gin and Juice is like, I will listen to Gin and Juice like it's the first day I ever heard it every time.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like X is more aggressive.
Yeah.
My nigga.
Yeah.
And then Snoop come in like, chill, my nigga.
Yeah.
Chill, my nigga. Like, chill, my nigga. You, of course, you chilling with the chill, my nigga. Right. There, he got a big ass blunt in his mouth. And X, he come in with a crack pipe like, yo, my niggas, we need to take it back.
Yo, shout out to X, yeah.
This is a disclaimer from Gilmore Marketing Group.
DMX that dude, man.
Oh, yo.
Like, you X like that, yo. You can't do X like that.
No, I'm not doing X like that. X cool, man. X cool. You know what I'm saying? Me and X got the same balding features, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Crazy.
I'm gonna start talking like X in a couple years.
Yeah. You see, you going this shit out.
Nah, but it's cool to have you on our show, man, because like me being an introvert and an extrovert at the same time, you will always reach out to me like, come on, cuz, come on, cuz, come on the radio.
Yeah.
And I be thinking sometimes like, why I ain't go up there like every time he was up there like every night with him? Why won't I walk and patrol with him?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? It's a family thing right here.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you coming on Young and Younger, the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome name, by the way. Whoever came up with that, pure genius. I love it.
Hey, you should see the way we spell it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm
very
saying?
marketable. I could wear that on the shirt.
That would never get old.
Timeless.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but nah, man, I gotta say this shit, this shit really come from all them days, man, over First Street, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit built my character in so many different ways.
Charlottesville, Virginia. First Street, Charlottesville, Virginia.
South First Street, really, and it's so crazy because that was really my first street. Like, that was the first spot that I went to away from where I lived at and was like, yo, I'm home. Like, I would just chill there on the green box and wait for this nigga to show up. Like, for hours, bro. Like, I really think about it as an adult.
That's real talk. He'd come to our grandma's house and get presents and everything and still go right back home. I did notice when we moved to First Street, he was in chill heaven.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you don't chill at the spot, you get money and presents.
Right.
I already know you nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, I'm going back home. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I peeped that. You little weed losing motherfucker. Like, it don't no CBD. But that's how hard we go in this joint for real. You know what I'm saying? It's like some caveman status in this building right now.
Right.
Like us on this level, all three of us right now.
Yeah.
The family connection and all of this background, man, it is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. And I honestly was just I was just coming through, bro. For real. I really was thinking like, yo, what do I have to do today? And I really had nothing. Like, figuring that out, I'm like, shit, my cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? It's baby girl birthday, like, fuck it, I got $20, fuck. Like, let me pull up, you know what I'm saying? Give her a little something, holler at my cuz. Just so happens, y'all hooked the mic up. My spider senses were tingling. I was like, okay. I was like, what we got?
Started tingling when I seen the blue bag, I said,
it's game time. Yeah, it's game time. Yo, Q, you remember you used to call me, bro, and it'll be like first thing in the morning, bro. You was living by Washington Park, and I was over the west, and you would call me first thing in the morning, like, yo, bring me some Dutchess. Mind you, it's either bring Q some Dutchess or get on the school bus. So I'm like, bring this nigga some Dutchess, and I swear to God, looking back on it, that was the most productive 8 hours, bro. You kept me busy that entire day. We would make music that entire day, bro. And it's like, did I skip school? Or did I, you know what I'm saying? Like, did I? School? Or was I in school?
Right.
For real.
I was Timberland back then.
You know what I'm saying? Bro,
yeah.
we was doing.
I was Timberland for
we
real.
was
I was
doing,
Timberland
yo.
for real.
If we can get a hold of that music, oh my God.
They got my sample joint, man. For real. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We always, we was singing about peanut butter and jelly ever since we like 4, 5, and 6. We in diapers, we rapping, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is real, yo. That's what I loved about my fam. Like, we all expressed ourselves. That's how I felt so, you know what I'm saying? That's how I felt so comfortable.
Fam,
too. Everybody expressed themselves. At my mom's house, I gotta sit down, shut the fuck up.
Full
over here, I get to kind of speak my mind over here,
like full of a lot of talent.
Yeah, it's musicians on every side.
Yeah,
it's like everywhere is musicians.
Yeah,
the girls, boys, in state, out of state. Like, it's a lot of our out of state family that's doing their thing in music too.
Yeah,
and everybody just got to come together, but.
I be trying to get my bro back on this music thing, but he ain't taking it.
Dub, shout out to Dub.
What's up with HUD, man? That was my nigga, yo. Skibidi bop bop bop.
357.
That nigga was a fool growing up, yo.
Yeah, I be trying to get him on the joint. I'm like, man, come on, man, just write something, not spit it for you then. That's how bad I want, let him be heard. Because he good. Everybody know he nice, but I just want him to get back in it.
Yeah.
Because
he probably be sitting at home writing a little.
This nigga probably got so much music written down, bro. Niggas like that, they don't stop. They just don't want to share it with nobody.
Yeah,
anymore.
Exactly.
That's really what it is.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I'm like, man, I know you got something, yo.
Yeah, he has something too, but he don't want you to hear that shit. Let's keep it a buck. Like,
he'd deflect. He'd be like, man, bro, I just been working.
Yeah, right.
It's awesome, man. For real. To be getting through this pandemic and to be able to actually have these little. To me, it's like a fireside chat that we do. You know what I'm saying? And it's awesome that you came through. Yeah. And now we gotta put you on a griddle, you know what I'm saying? Because we always be grilling people like, what you think about this? What you think about this?
I never get interviewed. I'm always doing the interviewing, so I love this right now. To be honest with you,
I want to ask you something.
Talk to me.
NBA about to start back up
tomorrow.
What you like, NBA or NFL? Tell me what you like. You like NBA or NFL? What do you like?
I fuck with the NBA, man. I pick the NBA over the NFL any day, bro.
All right. let me ask you something. Why do so many people pick the NBA over the NFL?
I think, personally, between the NBA and the NFL, I feel like both of them was just on some racist shit at one point in time. Yeah. Let's keep it a buck. But I feel like the NBA became a little bit more lenient and kind of letting niggas express themselves. Like when LeBron and them, like when Kaepernick first happened, LeBron that was the fastest I ever seen this nigga move that whole season when he put that Black Lives Matter shirt on or that police ain't shit shirt. I don't know what the hell it said, but he made a statement and nobody, only white girl questioned him, told him shut up and dribble. It won't no big fucking situation where, LeBron's in trouble. Everybody that's behind him is in trouble. No. Right. Like with the NFL, they was like, nah, nigga, get your ass up. Kneel if you want. We will ruin you.
What's funny, what's the name did the same thing for abortion. We had talked about this earlier. Tim Tebow.
Right.
Nothing was thrown his way.
Right.
Nothing.
Because, let me ask you something. With Kaepernick, do you know who asked him to kneel?
Who?
A service member. A service member said, look, the best thing you could do, since you could do it during our celebration,
right,
is to kneel.
Yeah.
He was like, if you kneel, that's even better than turning your back on that stand, and you still showing love. You showing love for fallen soldiers.
Right.
They asked the man to do that. How much worse do you think would have been if he had turned his back?
No. Like, they act like he pulled his balls out and dragged them across the field.
Right.
He kneeled, dog.
Shot him, yo.
He kneeled.
Hey, nigga, come here, boy.
Yeah, like, what's the problem here? They were like, you know what?
And everybody knows that a service member asked him to do it. It was a Marine soldier that asked him to do it. He was like, yo, that's how you show love.
Who the hell actually wants to stand? I don't feel like standing up, especially when I'm like going to watch a game, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm sitting in the crowd. They like, all right, stand for the national anthem. I'm one of the dudes that's still sitting.
You want to do all your soul like
all of this. I'm like, man, I don't feel like standing up, man.
I had a long day. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I ain't down with the brainwashing, for real.
Yeah, see, me, I think that's my problem.
Turn that crap off.
Because I stand up because everybody else standing up, to be honest.
Think about it in school.
Like,
when the Pledge of Allegiance come up, you like,
you know what? I love it.
I'm the one who break dancing and singing.
Yeah, right? Like, I used to love it because it gave me an opportunity to scream in the classroom. I got Tourette's. Right? They like, Chris, come on, man. You don't have to say it like that. Yes, I do.
You're probably mad as a...
Mad as a bitch. So,
say, can you see?
Yeah, we definitely was remixing it. Definitely was remixing it. So we love that shit.
Put that Mick Jagger on.
Fact.
But I think a lot of times that's what people be missing is the aspect of people wanting to have an okay life and have a good time versus not. And when people be trying to stand up for a cause, people always miss the point. Like, we gonna take it and flip it all the way back around. How do you feel about? Now I know I've been through this. I don't know if y'all been through this, but if I type Black Lives Matter, something else got to come back.
Right.
Like it's. Some people be like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. Then some people be like, no, all lives matter.
Right.
Is that, like, is it just me or does that not seem weird? Like,
it is really weird. It's like,
it's part of our nature, man. Confrontation. Everybody want to.
Yeah, it's like human nature. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, you trying to leave us out? Like, we don't matter? Wait, I really don't think that the first white people that said all lives matter meant anything other than, wait a minute. Don't all lives matter? Like, don't all of God's children matter? Like, I think it was coming from a compassionate place.
I know,
but they still was ignorant about it.
I know, but when they start shooting you and they like, I told you all lives matter. Yeah, I understand where they're coming from. Really compassionate.
I think some other motherfuckers saw it and ran with it and was like, nah. We just saying that as opposed to whatever the fuck y'all talking about. We don't give a fuck about your cause or whatever. Like, we just hate you, motherfucker.
I was saying this to you, like, imagine being at your child's funeral and somebody scream out, "What about the other children?"
Right.
That's kind of weird, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga said, we just hate you.
Nah, they do. Like,
we just hate you.
Yeah, we hate y'all. Like, it's some people that ran with that shit. I feel like the first, like, group of white folks just was like, oh, nah, we wasn't trying to be racist, but it's like, they was. Because they wasn't getting what we was saying. You feel what I'm saying? I bet you it's a lot of people that's pro-Black Lives Matter that started off saying all lives matter and somebody schooled their ass.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, okay, all right. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. I was here for August 12th. I was right there. I was working downtown, and I was like, yo, I should probably go home. They like, why? I'm like, it's Nazis outside, dog. I don't feel comfortable here. Like, they like, nah, yo, you got to say, all right, man, I quit. Left. I had no choice but to walk through the fucking protest. I was so confused. It was like,
it was a militia of 100 people.
Yeah.
And it was like a group of 100 old people.
Right.
Like dressed in. Then it was like it was like.
Then it was the hippies.
It was like
the grunge kids.
You know
all these people were white, and I didn't know what side who was Warriors.
You ever seen that movie
Warriors?
Right. It was just like the gangs in Warriors, and each gang looked totally different. It'd be like a gang of redheads, and they all like the Liberty champions and shit. And they all got purple dresses on. I'm like, hold up, what's going on? And they're like, you good? Come on, you follow me. There's some people over there like, they looking at me like, you better not walk my way. And I'm like, hold up,
it was so many white people, bro. I was like, yo, and they're fighting each other over, us. And I'm
60
like,
or better. Throwing punches, ice bottles.
You got the people with the helmets on.
Man, I took off. I said,
I didn't know who was coming after me. Fuck me up.
We got Gill in the building. We got Gill, big bro Gill in the building. Young and younger. Boy, let's get it. Brand Jacker, young and younger with the podcast and your boy Chris V.A. Doe, Christopher Newman. Tell him your full podcast name.
Chris Newman Show, man. V.A. Doe, Doe Man Network. Check us out.
We got my little bro Gill in here. And my little bro Gill, we was just talking about the protest in Charlottesville. Mm-hmm. Now, I did a radio interview on a national radio joint. Mm-hmm. I can't even remember. But I don't think my brother ever got to talk about that day downtown, and he was right there, a little bit up from where Shorty was killed.
Yeah.
Now
that shit was crazy.
You was working at Raptors at the time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have Gill on the show. Yeah. We got Gill, we got Doe. Let's get it, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the
Second time on young and younger. Grand Jackal. Mixed with
Chris Newman podcast, man. We in the building, man. Let's go.
Chris Newman podcast.
Yeah. But nah, yo, that shit was wild. And see, I remember shit was so crazy because it felt like we ran them out of downtown. That's what it felt like. It felt like we stood there, we held our ground, and we ran all the Nazis out. And I remember it was like a party, bro. Like a block party. And it was nothing but love and peace. And people was like, yeah, we got them motherfuckers the fuck up out of here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I was like, hey, man, I'm going to catch y'all, man. This is beautiful, but it's hot as fuck, too. So I got to go. As soon as I turn my back to walk away, I hear... Bro, that shit was like a fucking terrorist attack, my nigga. No. I turned around like, yo, what the fuck? People are bleeding. People are screaming. People are crying. I'm like, yo, crazy. What?
I hauled ass. Yo. I ain't even lie. At the first notice of anything, I hauled ass. I was like,
Yeah.
I said, no. And then they started, the ones that was captured down there, they started trying to make it to Garrett. And the dude from Garrett was coming over. Yeah. I'm just like, hold up, man. I'm getting confused. I'm like really confused now. I'm like...
Niggas was throwing rocks at them niggas. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah. Niggas was throwing rocks at them niggas.
It was ugly.
Yeah.
See, what I tried to tell motherfuckers that it was way more people down there that was fucked up than what was on the news.
Yeah.
Like the night before, Mom hit me. My dad hit me. All kind of people hit Shorty I was fucking with at the time. She hit me. Hey, be safe when you go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, Mike the owner of Raptures, no, it wasn't Mike. It was the chef at the time. It was the head chef of the kitchen. He said, yo, you can come to work tomorrow if you want to. I said, hell yeah, I'm coming to work.
Right.
I'm coming to work.
Bought keys?
Nah, Chef Jeremy. This nigga like a 5-star chef and shit. But he like, yo, you can come if you want to. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. Of course I'm gonna come. So when I got in, it was only me and one other cook that was there. So I'm like, oh shit. So then everybody that hit me night before hit me the next morning, everything. All the stuff like, yo, be safe. But I was still like thinking, I ain't gonna say I thought it was a joke, but I ain't really think it was big.
I think that shit was gonna look like a...
I thought it was a joke. I did. Yo, I thought it was a joke until I came outside. I heard...
I thought it was bullshit.
A helicopter. Yo, the helicopter was just like... I was like,
hey, how you doing?
No bullshit. So it was these group of ladies that came in there and was eating. What was it, on a Saturday? Was it a Sunday?
It was a Saturday.
It was a Saturday. Yeah. So we like, do y'all know what's going on? And they like, no, what it? They was just like oblivious to it. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. But this was before anything had jumped off. This was like early in the morning. This is like 9-10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, what's going on? So we in there, we cooking a couple tables in there. All of a sudden, you can just hear, and out of nowhere, this motherfucking big ass tank just pulled up right in front of Raptors. I got that shit on my old phone. But my phone had crashed. I took it to the nigga downtown.
I was there in Rosemont. I told her, I was like, yo, I see all these vehicles coming through. I was like, what's going on? Y'all was like,
yo, this tank rolled up in front of Rapture. And the joint flew open, like the top of the shit, like on the movie, that little joint. Yeah. And the dude hopped out, stuck his head out. He had to hold the joint. He was holding the microphone shit. And he said, yo, this is a state of emergency. Get off the mall right now. So the dude, I'm in there with my man Alex, white dude, cool as shit. But he cool as shit, but he looked like he could have ran outside and got in line with them Nazi niggas. He looked like a fucking Nazi. Hey, look, this is what he said. He said, Donis, I'm leaving, man. I ain't getting killed for nobody. Turned around and ran out the fucking kitchen. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
He recognized
too. I'm like, yo, they gonna kill me before they kill you, nigga. Yo, all I seen is feet when I turned around. That nigga flew out the kitchen. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I go outside. Yo, it's like 40 people coming this way marching. 30 people coming this way. 60, it's just people coming from all, it's Nazi people. It's people that ain't really fucking with them. Yeah. It's people that's ready to just smoke shit. They was coming from everywhere.
And they had so many guns. I visually seen a lot of guns.
Yeah, a lot of guns.
The militia had
shit in the world.
They was, look, shorty, I'm walking with the old people. I ain't gonna lie. I use them as cover. I walk with them. Yeah. Right here. They say I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the fast. I'm like,
he locked in arms and shit.
Assassin's Creed.
So we walking, and she was like, yeah. See, they good. They all right. They on that side right there. And I turned and looked at dude. Dude looked at me in my eye like, motherfucker, I ain't on your side. I changed my whole course after that. That's when I started. I left them. I went on the other side of the street. I was like, hold up, man. Something ain't right. Because I don't know who is who.
Yeah, you didn't know who
That's
was
what
who.
scared me. I said, who is who?
But they was really like down there like,
who will try to kill me?
So I'm walking around. So every time I walk past Rapture, Mike be like, Donis, man, what the fuck you doing? Get in here. But it's just like, I'm just walking around like, yo,
what the
I'm just
fuck
in the hole. I'm like, yo, is this shit really happening?
That's what happened
to me. But this one was really fucking me up. Because it was white people beating up white people.
Yeah.
It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? And it was only one time, dog. Like, it had like died down. And I walked down there towards, like City Hall.
I was like, how can you tell who to hit though?
Yeah.
That was confusing.
But see, some of the what's the jump with the people
they
who
had
like
the IDs. Some of them had little IDs, and they like, I'm gonna hit that person with that shit on.
Yeah.
Yo, Chico, they even had cardboard cutout swords, yo.
I was about to say,
they had cardboard cutout swords, yo.
They do like the fake killing each other.
Like on
some,
it's like Margin or something.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It's some shit, yeah. But they was going in though.
Nah, They was
going hard.
They was Nazis.
You know what, yo? More than Warriors, that shit was like gangs in New York, yo.
Thank you.
That shit was like gangs. That shit was like the opening of gangs in New York, yo. And black folks just like, yo, what?
Back your ass the fuck up. They going crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Gunshots, everything.
That's what's up, though, shit.
Water bottles hitting smart.
If anything is going to end racism, it's white on white beatings.
Right.
If they continue to beat the shit out of each other, they're gonna realize, you know what, man?
It's
not worth it, yo.
That weekend, motherfucking Future and Yachty was supposed to come down here.
Yep.
I bought the ticket and everything.
Oh, poor
Actually, I didn't even buy it. Shorty, I bought the tickets. She bought the tickets and I was like, y'all was so hyped. Because I just seen Future like a couple months ago in Richmond. That shit was fucking lit. I'm like, damn, man, I wonder if he's still gonna come. I hope this nigga fucking still come down here. I checked the nigga Instagram. He's like, man, fuck Charlottesville, man. All them motherfuckers down there. I wanted to cry, man. I was like, yo, fuck that, yo. Just come on a Tuesday or something. I want to see this.
Just turn up on a Tuesday, man. Come on, man.
Fuck, man.
Tuesday.
That shit was crazy as shit, man.
But for real, it's good that we can make light of.
I was down there all day for that
traumatic
shit.
That joint gave a lot of people
I was
PTSD.
Down there all day.
That was a traumatic episode right there.
I think that's why riots didn't happen when riots happened everywhere else. I think very strongly that when the George when he died and the whole world started to go crazy. And the motherfuckers started really breaking it down like, nigga, y'all gon' no justice, no peace. We think we playing, we about to set all this shit on fire. Like I said, I think that's the one reason
they breaking point.
I think that's the one reason Charlottesville didn't get in that shit because we just went through that not even 10 years ago.
We definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like
shit,
niggas got PTSD. Nah, it wasn't even 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was like what, about 4?
Yeah, it wasn't even 5.
Yeah, it's about 5. That shit was like I said, I didn't think that the shit was a joke. I just didn't think it was gonna go down like that.
Go down like that. You had
no
to see
bullshit.
I went through the same thing, bro. I quit my job because they was trying to keep it open, and I was working at the whiskey jar at the time, and I was like, nah, this is my last day, yo. They was like, what you mean? I was like, nah, I'm leaving right now, yo. It's Nazis outside. Yeah. They're like, man, chill out, man. I'm like, nah, y'all bugging. Like, so, but when I was supposed to go home, because I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is crazy. I couldn't leave because it was so much going on. Yeah. I was just like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Like, and now I'm looking for niggas to talk crazy, or I'm looking for niggas like, I see a group of niggas like, yeah, what's up? We got mob up. Niggas start walking together and shit like, we don't know what this is. We don't know if this is a war or what. Like, we just looking around like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. It was only one time, I was down there all fucking day, dog. It was only one time that I actually felt like, damn, I'm getting smoked today. I'm no bullshit. I walked down where they fix the cell phone shit set. Mr. Fix It, nigga. You know the little, you can sit on the wall right there and get where the elevator at? Yeah. I sat right down the wall. And there weren't even that many people down that way. It was really nobody for real.
That's where old boy
they got calmed down. Yeah, he got
beat in the parking lot right behind it.
Yeah. Yo, I sat down and I'm just sitting right there.
It was chilling. Right next to the police station, man.
Yeah. Yo, all of a sudden, it's just dudes coming around the corner, like in a line, like in unison, like in a straight line, walking. It's like 10. Yeah. Then I look over, they coming up beside like you know the bus station.
Yeah.
It's like 20 of them coming up beside the bus station, but they all walking in line. And yo, they walked up, and you know where that little Indian dude be selling the hats and shit at?
You want to buy
They all pulled up right. No, he wasn't even right there. They all just stopped right there. They was like 5 feet in front of me, and I'm like, damn, yo, there was nobody around. I was like, man, they about to J me, yo. And the dude said, he like, look, we ain't here for violence, but if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do. And they was like on some militant, like, yeah. And then they walked down into the mall, and I ain't even want to move. I'm just sitting right there like, oh, shit. You know, I know they see me. Yeah. I'm like, yo, oh, fuck, yo. And they went down into the mall, and this is before they even hit Shorty. This is before they hit Shorty. I didn't see the impact of the car, but when the dude pulled up on the mall, me, the head chef, everybody that was in Rapture eating, we was looking like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? And he got on, he talked to somebody first. He was arguing with somebody. He hopped back in the car and backed up. And he's like, oh shit, yeah. Then it just came, boom. I didn't see when he hit the people, but I can hear it.
Yeah.
Ran up there, I'm like, yo, I got that shit. I got all that shit on my old phone, man. I got all that shit on my old phone. That shit was some crazy ass shit. That's the first time I seen Cornel West. You know,
yeah, I saw Cornel West too.
I got that on my phone, man.
Yeah, I saw him too. I think my mom took a picture with him or some shit.
Yeah, he was down there he like Martin Luther King, man.
What threw me off was I was going to Staples to make my package.
Truth.
I was delivering my packages, so I was shipping through Staples. And I met some people right there, some old people. They was like, what up, man? We love you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with you and all this stuff. And I was just like, and I already seen the helicopter. I wasn't really looking at the news. But all of a sudden, I look over to the mall, and the whole mall, the crowd over there by the old Vinegar Hill Theater, people just started to come down the street. So the shit freaked me out because I was like, is that many people down there for real?
There's a lot.
And the way I came downtown, I came across the tracks and I seen the militia. Mm-hmm. So that freaked me out. I was like, man, fuck this shit.
I think that was the first motherfuckers I seen.
Yeah.
Militia.
That's what was
I just kept it moving.
It was
and get to Staples, and by that time I came back, the mall looked like Gremlins or something, like you had dropped water and something had just spawned. It was so many people out there.
That's what was confusing.
And no time, that car was coming up the street. Because I'm on a bicycle. And I'm tripping because I'm on a bicycle ride like, yeah, motherfucker, hit me, motherfucker, I'm going to fuck you up and all this all. It was the same fucking car. My whole thing was, when I left Staples, all the people that was coming down on that side, how did he get all the way around the mall?
I'm going to tell you how he did it. He backed all the way up. Like I said, I didn't see when he hit the people. I just heard it. And I ran up there. And his whole shit was hanging off. Like his whole front end was fucking hanging off.
No. I'm going to tell you something. No bullshit. When we tell you what happened, that they will not admit.
He drove past a police station.
He got the car that the troopers use.
Yeah, the
black on black. They was flagging them through because when we tell you what happened, you couldn't get through downtown. They was cutting everything off. They was cutting the roads off and stuff.
Yeah.
They had separated the street, let him come through, bro. And he coming up the hill, and that's when I'm tripping. Like, yeah, hit me, I thought it was a trooper. That's when I'm like, let me go be nosy. And I go up on the mall, and I swear to God, he was coming around the other side of the mall, and they already pushing the crowd down.
That's crazy.
And haven't I always said this? I've always said this, yo. I keep telling people this. I'm like, yo, that joint was more of a setup than what you think, yo. That joint was a setup.
Or maybe the car was already parked within the joint.
Nah, I was just thinking ahead. Racists can do it. Anybody can do it. You just think ahead. Game time, motherfucker. Where my light at?
And it was way more. It was way more people laid out when.
Yo, I'm telling you.
When he hit everybody.
The way the people was moving, they was moving people on that street, yo. They was moving people on that street.
People was just laid out.
I'm telling you, they was moving people on that street for him to fucking roll over people. They thought he was gonna kill a whole bunch of people. Think about it.
I can't believe he didn't, for real.
Everywhere it happens, when them cars run into crowds of people, they think it's gonna kill a bunch of people. Man, it's like some jihad type shit, man. Like some Unabomber. I mean, not Unabomber, like some, you blow yourself up, you go to heaven.
Kamikaze type shit.
Yeah, man.
Nah, he pulled in, he hit like at least 10 people.
Yeah,
but that's including the people that was getting out the way.
He didn't kill him.
Yeah, I think the impact that unfortunately took the life, I think that was caused by the people being pushed back. You know what I'm saying? Because of the impact. And I think she may have had, you know what I'm saying?
A trampling joint.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because
of what she was at on the joint.
When I saw her, God rest her soul, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't see her
good friends. I saw her friends. I saw people doing CPR on her.
I seen that. The black shorty, because I was on stage with her. They hit Shorty. He hit her And dude, cause I see dude flying like, I was like, God dang.
Yeah, it took him out for a little bit too. His leg, he ain't walked right for a minute.
Smacked him like, blam.
A lot of people got injured. A lot of people that didn't come forth got injured.
That's what I'm saying. It was way more people stretched out.
Yeah. I
have recorded all that shit.
Even some of the people that was in the cars that he hit too.
And then he hit, because he hit the car behind him, and my homegirl was caught in between that. So they got like, you know what I mean? They got crushed in between the, you know what I mean? She got fucked up. I think she don't walk right.
They go fly down Avon to come right back down the joint like you confused.
Then the people that jumped on the back of the car, then he backed up.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't go forward.
When he backed up, he kept going.
Yeah.
He went all the way back and just kept going. He backed up. Back all the way up.
So that was the engine gear.
And went past the police station at 10 Whistle. That's right there. Yeah. It's closed now. 10 Whistle. He went all the way past that, and then he balled out.
And then went across the bridge.
Yeah, went across the bridge.
Like,
and that was it.
Shit hanging in some more. Motherfucking crazy. He was headed to the jail. He was headed straight to the jail. He was headed down to
the jail.
After he did that, a lady was like, "Hey, they got guns up there." We look up. That's when I see your man, Cornell West. We look up. This dude's hanging over top of the garage down there, across from the where the nail salon at.
The Muslims? It was Muslims down there.
Nah, these is all white dudes. They was hanging over, and then out of nowhere, police just started running to the garage.
Yeah.
They was about to start shooting people, man. They was hanging over top of the parking garage with big shit. Like about to start shooting. The lady said they got guns. All police came out of nowhere, ran. I'm like, yo, them niggas probably ran to their cars, took that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody get arrested.
And then you get to the parking garage, and Timberdale got their ass beat.
Yeah, they got their ass beat.
They got their ass beat.
I wish I'd have.
And your boy got charged for it. He got charged for getting beat up.
I wish I'd have took that charge. He got like a good, what?
Off the go.
No, they took it back.
It was more than that. It was like 250.
Yeah, they took the shit back. They took the shit back, yo.
Nah, he spent some of that money, bro. I know that for.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he spent.
That's good money there. Let's chalk it up to the game.
I know that for a fact.
Chalk it up to the game.
I know that for a fact. I remember thinking to myself vividly, like, damn, I wish I'd have got my ass whooped.
I wouldn't want to be a debt 30,000 on the government, like.
Yeah, nah, true that, but fuck.
Yeah, but if you got that 250 shit, you can change the name.
Nigga,
that ain't Willie Lump now.
That GoFundMe shit come straight to you.
You take a baseball bat straight to the cranium.
Yeah, that joint.
His homeboys left him hanging.
Yeah, they dragged.
Yo, Timmy called me like, man, guess what you having, man? I was in the parking garage, and the motherfuckers, they got things in there. I was like, what? The way he told the story like he was a hero, but the way I seen it, Joe, like, man, you got your ass beat.
I don't know if Tim was there for the actual like filming of the beat, because I saw all the niggas that was there. I don't
know. He said he was right there, and he got beat between the cars. He was like,
I seen dude and the two niggas he was with, and the one nigga. I knew who the one nigga was that was videotaping.
You talking about down by the statue?
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about the parking garage.
By the parking garage? Oh, like close to the garage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why he was so...
Right beside the police station.
I know you're talking about beside the police station.
He said the detective, he said, man, I know it. These motherfuckers a detective. I looked in his eyes and he watched me getting beat down by the motherfucker. But guess what? I got up and I ran. You know what? Because the motherfuckers ain't gonna get me. Them goddamn devils. I was just like, yo.
He got that. You know he caught dude lacking in jail. He got more time because he punched that nigga.
Should've took him out.
Yeah, right. Nah, I mean, shit, he out there. Shit, I need to testify. Yeah.
I mean, shit, he already doing it.
Yeah, he out there. That's, what's that, that's statute of limitations.
But let me jump right quick, cause you know the NBA starting tomorrow, and you know about the little bubble shit they got going on, and they already talking about Lou Williams going to stop to get hot wings and shit.
Oh yeah.
They on his ass. Like, how's this bubble shit gonna work? Because I don't think it's gonna work. People gonna stop. They gonna make stops. You supposed to go point A to point B. He went from point A to point C to point B. What they saying?
He stopped at the strip club. Got some.
Yo, the chicken wings in the strip club like $50. Yo.
I think it was hot wings, some fries, and some catfish nuggets.
Yo, how much the chicken wings in the strip club, yo? Them shit's like $50 man.
Bro, they got the best wings.
Them shit's like 150 probably.
I was in the NBA and he probably don't want to do that shit.
But you ain't supposed to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to just go from wherever to back to the hotel, wherever you staying. You know,
going to get some cheeks.
He like, yo, he got some ass, man.
I need me some booty.
That was it.
Threw a couple dollars.
Sure, they got some snacks. Nigga say he got some wing.
Sometimes, you know, man, that's the only way to relieve yourself.
I've really seen a lot of posts on social media of people in the strip club, and I be tripping because I be jealous. I be like, dang, I want to be right there. Oh, had them COVID booty. Come here, girl.
You seen that joint, the drive-through joint?
Oh, no, I can't do no drive-through.
Yeah, they got the drive-through strip club. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The drive-through strip club.
They turn around and be doing some Pee Wee Herman shit in the comments.
Motherfuckers gonna start doing mobile glory hoes and shit.
Drive.
Be like, what the
fuck? I gotta
fuck?
be in that joint.
A drive-through strip joint?
It's the essence of being in there. It's like
niggas is just bored, man. That's all that is.
Yeah, that COVID,
yo.
You said dudes bored. So what you think about them dudes that robbed the cookout? What was it? What was
cookout restaurant?
Nah, what was it, Morris? It was the NFL players. The NFL players
taking their jewelry and their money.
They went to the cookout and robbed the people.
Who was it?
And sped off in their cars.
How the hell you gonna do a robbery in luxury vehicles? Man, they tripping.
He just pulled up a Rolls Royce.
Like, yo, this nigga just sped off in a Ferrari F-150.
They on some Grand Theft Auto shit.
Yo, right. They speeding off in Porsches and shit. Like, what?
Niggas is bored, man.
Robbing niggas in Lamborghinis. Like, how the hell you gonna do that?
They got for their pandemic money. They mad. They tried to gamble. Some NFL players lost. The niggas took their money and left. They was like, man, we call the cops. Fuck that shit.
It was funny. They probably already knew who they was before the vehicles.
How that shit working anyway with the NBA? Because the official first game is tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
It's
tonight. I thought it was
today.
29th.
Today, Wednesday?
Because
yeah,
I thought it was on Thursday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
How it's gonna work?
Because
it's like they pick people.
Cookout, that's crazy. Unless somebody owe you something.
I don't know.
Yeah, ain't no NFL players gonna rob some random cookout.
Shit, unless they fucked up.
That nigga OJ went to the casino.
That's some
like,
GTA
give me my
shit
memorabilia.
They on the headset like, yo, see that cookout over there? That's our next mission. Like, what the fuck?
They said they living paycheck to paycheck, man.
Of course.
But this was before that, right?
But this is before the COVID.
No.
It was after?
Nah, yeah. This since the COVID started. Mama, they was
I thought it was before.
I thought they was contemplating what a lockdown.
Nah, it was after.
Because they were contemplating what a lockdown, and they went to the cookout and like, yo, give me your hamburgers and your wallet, bitch. Look at that shit.
Give me that watch too.
Look at you running back. I ain't running back your shit. Run your pockets, bitch. Run those pockets. Like, man, what you gonna do? A dude come in that joint, he down his height, and he got muscle like he 450 pounds. Yeah. That's really, hey, right now, my brother's a tall dude. He's a big dude. He's a big stocky dude. But imagine if he was even bigger. Come on, man. That's scary. Yo, what would you do?
All this shit. If it was a big, like Terrell Suggs, nigga. How this shit. Fuck that.
That nigga said T-Sizzle.
The big ass Terrell Suggs, nigga, rest in peace of Big Brother Ned. I watched that nigga drop all kind of niggas on his fucking head. And fucking Terrell Suggs is way bigger than that nigga. On some real shit.
On some real shit. We was in the club.
Power drive niggas. I'd be like, yo,
I thought I was fighting the whole club, and Nat came out of nowhere and took a taser. And they tasered Nat. And Nat grabbed the taser. The wife like,
had the shit shooting out the joint.
Yo, he was like,
yo.
It was giving him power.
He told me to run. I ran for real. I was like, oh shit, yo. He had this shit like this. It was right there by the spiral staircase. And he had the joint like, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, do I hit the dude? He said, run. And as soon as I turned the ramp, I heard him go, ha! And he ripped this shit out and went up the spiral staircase and went out that door. Like a silverback.
Down under?
You already know.
Nah.
And the whole project's trying to kill me, man.
What's the joint?
It's Tupac.
I heard yo, somebody called me that night like, yo, what's up with your cousin, yo?
I ain't do shit. I'm like, yo.
I was like, I don't know, man. I'm glad I ain't go out that night.
Yeah. It won't number love, because it was family for real. It won't number love. Ain't nothing come from behind that. That was all love.
Yo, what's the joint they used to have up the U with an Indian restaurant at?
The Indian restaurant up the U.
Right up at the U, by the John Paul Jones, right across the street from the John Paul Jones.
Oh, right there next to
but the building not there no more.
Oh, it used to be a Chinese restaurant there.
And it was
oh my God, it used to be some epic shit there. I remember
what was
that.
The name of the spot?
Across the track?
God.
You talking about right across the
garden?
Panda Garden. Was it Panda Garden?
I think it was.
Oh, that's sad.
I think it was Panda Garden.
Yeah, it was parties at Panda Garden, yeah. Niggas was still in school and shit.
Panda Garden.
Those shit used to be lit.
That shit was lit. I watched that nigga fight the whole football team. No bullshit. And they was rocking him to it. He was eating them joints. He was still going back and forth with. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Everybody was big as shit. I'm like, yo, how the fuck is he surviving this shit, man? And he just going through the shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That shit used to be lit. I think that might have been the last party on that joint. I think that was it after that. That was it. No more parties out there.
Yeah.
But you know something that's crazy? You done been to you parties. More you the king of you parties. Though, we got your boy LaQuinn, we got VA Doe, we got Gill, and we got Chico in here. Baby. But look, let me ask you something about our city in Charlottesville, Virginia. Now, I know y'all remember, and you still have heard this term to this day, when UVA students call us townies.
Yeah, I was late on that.
Yeah,
I was late.
Nah, do you know what that actually mean?
A tawny, right?
A tawny. They're not calling you
like
townie. Tawny, they calling you a nigga.
I never knew that.
A tawny is like a dark, like not a dark brownish, but like a brownish color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just
a tawny.
Like
a tawny. We thought they was saying
tawny.
It's tawny.
Tawny.
It sound like tawny. It's tawny. That's a way of calling somebody a nigga to their face.
I never knew that.
And they don't know.
TAWNY is like a dark, not a dark brown.
I only heard that term
like
come from other black students though. That was
towny?
Towny, yeah.
I used to work with a white girl and she said that's what they call us. That's the first time I heard about it. Like, you know they call you townies, right? I was like, bitch, I've been living here my whole life. How the fuck I'm a townie?
But that's
from North Dakota.
I think they going more like saying like,
you know what I'm saying?
They saying that you from here. You like
no.
They
said they books. They are calling us niggas. That's a way of saying it.
I never knew that though.
Because a lot of people don't know UVA used to have slaves into the 1900s. That's why the walls or the grounds is so big, because they didn't want you to see in there to see the slaves they got. They used to have slaves, man.
See, I ain't know that.
Yeah. Come on, man. The court, you go to the court talk about slaves were sold here. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Oh, I know. Virginia, man. Home of the slaves.
That's crazy, yo. We the tippy top of the dirty. We act like we New York.
Actually, that wasn't even the first shorty that told me.
And I never forget what my bro said is only one of his joint. I'm from VA, home of the slaves. You know what I'm saying? I remember that joint. And that's some real shit. Cause
So what you think
like
about
damn
that?
near everywhere now somebody has slaves. Like when I go out on Asma and shit, somebody always be like, yeah, they used to own slaves right here. Like then they said over here too. I be like, what the hell?
You ever seen that meme that said, you know you from Virginia when they take you to old slave plantations for a field trip?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, with the peacocks outside.
And every time going to my grandma's house, man, they'll be like, yeah, that was a big slave. Right when you turn on the Porter's Road to the right, they be like, yeah, this used to be a slave plantation right here.
Yo.
UVA.
Like, where? Let's burn it down.
Right down the street. First Street. Everywhere you point to. Like, come on, bro.
I just be like, dang.
Yeah, I remember I was doing this, I had to go down to Nelson and do like this cooking shit for, it was like this non-profit group. It's like this big ass, old ass house down in Nelson, like deep bottom in Nelson County.
And
like,
once again, this is my bro Gill right here. Check him out online. He on a lot of records out here, been flaming on the music for a long time. He do his thing with the cooking, everything else. He got a couple stars rising up. But go ahead and finish your story, bro.
And a dunk on your head.
Yeah, I got the bad knees now, but yeah.
You was down in Nelson.
Surprised though. But yeah, I was down in Nelson doing some catering shit, and the dude was cool. I'm gonna tell you who the dude was that ran it. I don't know if y'all familiar with a dude named Jeff Wonder. What's the dude that started all that shit? Jason.
Jeff Wonder.
What's Jason? Jason, the dude, the short white dude that started all the August 12th shit.
Oh, you talking about
Jason something.
I forgot.
Jason Statham.
Yo, I swear.
Not him, not the transporter.
Yo, we might be too high because I was thinking the same thing. I was about to say the same thing. Like, yo, Jason Statham.
Nah, you would have smashed my man.
Singer?
I don't even know you.
Nah, short dude, Jason, man, he popped all the shit off.
The dude that started everything that was leading the whole
Kessler.
Yeah.
Jason
Kessler.
Yeah.
And remember after August 12th, he tried to hold the shit in front of City Hall. And remember the tall white dude walked up and snuffed him? That's my man.
Oh,
but
shit.
it was really out of his character to do that.
I know dude.
But he was
who?
Yeah.
He said, yo, I just kept looking at him, Adonis, man. I said, man, I really wanted to kick him, man. But I decided to punch him.
I fuck with him on Facebook.
Wait, look,
he had me watching.
But he a good dude, though.
He had me watching
really out of
on
his
Facebook,
character.
You should have kicked his ass in the head.
Yo, that's what he tall as shit.
I ain't even see what they did, yo.
Yo, so I go down there and do like this
I
catering
didn't.
shit.
I was staying in Greene County at the time.
Nigga say you're a murderer. Blood is on your hands. Yo, that nigga got biblical on that nigga. Yo, he put the fear of God. Did you see the look on Kessler's face, bro? He put the fear of God. He didn't even hit him that hard. It just came out of nowhere. And he was just like,
Yeah, the judge was like, yo.
Like, yeah. And he just, ooh, yo, you could tell.
And then people, the old people in the background shake while sticking at you, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm looking like, man, what the fuck?
You could tell that shit came from the heart, yo. Like, that shit just, he was overwhelmed with emotion, yo. Like,
and he told me that.
Like, you're a murderer! Blood is on your hands!
Like off a fucking movie or something, yo.
Yo, I never seen
that sound like some movie shit, like, yo.
Yo, I never seen
God in that nigga,
Your boy turned around and booked it. That nigga ran all the way down East High Street. He got him out of there.
Yeah, he got low.
They say he ran all the way to fucking McIntyre Park.
Yeah.
He had no water. It's 99 degrees up there.
You said he ran all the way to McIntyre.
Nigga just running.
He was out of there.
You're not gonna make it.
Yo, he was out of there. Why bring that shit up again? I forgot what the fuck we was talking about.
For the sake of a joke.
You ain't even hit the blood.
Nah. Oh no, we was talking about the houses. Though.
This nigga on the road, yo.
The plantation houses and shit. But
and then you brought up Kessler.
Yeah, but I was talking about.
And then your man snuffed him, and then that's what we left off at. We still on point.
So look, I was doing the catering gig down there at the house down at Nelson. Yo, the shit when it get dark, there's no fucking there's no lights. It's just pitch black. Fuck, this is like the country, nigga. You can't see shit. Like, it's just dark.
It's like Whitehall. You been at Whitehall, you been like, man, with the lights.
But it's an old ass slave house.
You got moonlight.
So he always be like, yo, Adonis, man, you can stay if you want to. And I never would stay. It was from Friday through Sunday. So on Friday, I had to cook. I do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Saturday, I do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And Sunday, I just do dinner. But downstairs, where I told you, it's people from New York, California. It was like non-profit people that was like fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that's going on now.
Right.
But they had meetings for this shit. And downstairs, they had this room where it was like 6 beds on one side on the left and 6 beds on another side. But you can tell like this where the slaves was at.
Yeah,
like,
the slave
it was a
quarters.
old slave house.
Yeah.
And really, that's really the real reasons why I really didn't feel comfortable. I knew I was good, but I really didn't feel comfortable for it because it felt really weird, yo.
Yeah,
it felt too weird. And he'd be like, nah, did you not staying? I'd be like, nah, man, I'm come back in the morning. And it was deep in Nelson, but I'd come back, do my shit, come back the next day. But you know, we was talking about the old plantation houses and shit, and that's really why I didn't want to stay down there, man, because it felt weird. Like I'm just like, yo, it made me think about our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This feel, and I'm free.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good.
Right.
But on our way down there, the deeper we got to the house, it's people sitting on the porches looking like, who the fuck is that? Like, it's people that been living up there their whole life.
Where you say this was at?
This is like in deep bottom Nelson County, like in the cut in Nelson. But it was quiet though. It was real peaceful. It was quiet, but it just, you know, I did that jump probably like 15 times, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was good bread. It was good bread, but it was just, the crib was just crazy. I never stayed, man.
Yeah.
I never wanted to stay. I'm like, yo,
man,
that shit creepy.
I might wake up and somebody just all the time gonna whoop my ass or something. I gotta get the fuck up out of here, man. And it's like they wanted me to stay. Everybody wanted me to stay. Like, Adonis, you gonna stay?
You gonna stay?
You staying?
You gonna stay?
You staying for dessert? I'd be like, nah, I done cooked everything.
Stick around. I know you're tired.
Yeah.
Take a load off.
Don't hit no deers when you leave.
Yo.
I think I was like,
this nigga gonna wake up and he hooked up to a machine pumping blood and he ain't got
crazy. They took the whole top of my shit off. Niggas out there trying to take my brain.
Yeah.
Trying to take my heart. And then when your man made that movie, it made me think like, oh shit.
Yo.
Oh fuck, goddamn, get out.
They was about to get you.
Yeah, they was gonna get me, baby. They like, look at this big tall motherfucker. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man.
They should see if they were smart. They would have had a little white girl to date you there. You
and she was.
Oh,
it was his girlfriend.
See.
Yeah.
A little bad white joint too.
Yeah, she
man.
was there, and she was hip too. You want a shot? I'm like, nah. I'm working. Nah, hell nah. She was on lip mode too, 24/7. I'm like, oh nah.
Yo.
She wasn't even the only bad joint down there. It was a lot of them down there bad. I'm about to cook breakfast one morning. I went outside, laid on a hammock. Nigga, it was so quiet. That's my first time being on a hammock. I passed out. Went straight to sleep. Just swaying back and forth. I'm like, damn. I woke up panicking. Like, oh shit, I'm missing. I ain't cooked the next meal. That man, you sleep for like 10 minutes. I'm
Them
like, oh
hammocks
shit.
can be unpredictable at times too.
That shit felt good, man. For real, I've never been on a hammock in my life.
Good, man. No, I'm just saying the way them joints could twist on you in this.
Nah, I don't want to be flipping around and shit like that. Canoes and shit, flipping joints over. Looking crazy.
Yeah, but it's a trip though when it with the old plantation houses and shit. I ain't never want to stay down that motherfucker, man.
Speaking of plantation houses, what do you think about the new name of the Washington Redskins?
That's nuts.
The Washington football team.
And look,
that's
hold up before you say anything. I got it on tape here. They popping balloons. They good. They popping balloons. I told them popping. I got it on tape here. Guess what I said? When we was podcasting, we was talking about what the names would be, and I said, watch, they do something like Washington. Like, it'll be tight if it's the Washington NFL team or whatever. And what's their name?
The Washington NFL team. But you telling me they couldn't come up with a
What
better
is it, Washington
name?
Footballers?
Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's whack though.
Instead of Washington, you can even like put DC and
Washington football team.
You can come up with better names by putting DC.
He like that's the Washington football team. I think
it'd be better if they just use DC. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like the Washington whatever.
I think it'd be better if it's
call
like
it DC football.
Team.
That would be tight. DC football.
DC football team sound better than
it do.
The Washington football.
Ladies and gentlemen, DC football.
Saying, I think DC got a better pop to it. I think DC got a better pop to it just because we do have a state called Washington. You know what I'm saying? And it'll let you know where it's actually at.
Yeah.
People that don't watch football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
And DC definitely got a better pop to it than Washington.
Yeah, Red Bulls was cool, or Red Wings, or some stupid shit. I don't know.
The Washington Red Wings
niggas still gonna be trash as fuck.
That's my whole point. I'm like, y'all, they gonna be better.
A team that's gonna suck.
So you call them the Washington Nazis? Why they would be better?
Right,
they do it better.
Gives a fuck, man. At this point, like.
But why take all this? If y'all, it been
that's
the name.
That's my problem, yo.
It been the name.
Yeah, now y'all want to do it because motherfuckers start fucking shit up and y'all losing money.
Yeah, it's offensive.
Yeah.
God damn it, I've been the name the whole time.
Yeah. Nah, that shit whack, girl. Like, I ain't falling for that shit. Like, Netflix, I know you fuck with me and shit, but don't act like you all for black people and shit now, motherfucker. Like, right, y'all just now put Moesha on. Like, keep it
that cut right there. That cut right there.
Like,
that's the thing. That's the thing about the NFL, man. Look how long they had that motherfucker doing that Monday Night Football shit. Or whatever it was. Are you ready for some football? Hank Williams Jr. racist ass.
Are you ready for some football? Yeah,
and now he say something crazy. They like, oh shit, we gotta get rid of him now because he made it public.
Like, motherfucker, if you just would have kept your racism to yourself, you still have a job. Like, what? How about if he just wasn't racist at all?
That just shows you the NFL, yo. I think it's like we were saying, like, the diversity in NBA fans is way better than NFL.
Yeah. You know why though? Cause it ain't it's a bunch of niggas that's.
I was waiting to see how you was gonna say it, yo.
I was trying to think about it.
Was going.
I was talking about 10 minutes before I said, fuck it. That's it.
We need a revolution.
That's it.
Need a revolution.
That's all that run the NBA. They come to the NFL. You know, the majority of the head of the teams, the QB, predominantly white.
Let's do it like this. You ain't gonna catch some.
But it's changing though. It's changing. And that's good.
That is good. I agree with you.
Like, you know, for real, yo, like,
still,
how many rednecks gonna fight
for
over
years
Celtics
before last year? It's been.
They sick of LeBron, motherfucking ass nigga.
Yeah.
For real, come on, man. You know, think about it. All the majority of the greats of the QBs in the NFL white, which ain't not because when I watch sports, I don't really think about that shit like that.
Before last year,
I don't really care about that. For real.
It's been all pretty like you got new up and coming ones. It's like okay, you had Vic, you had Warren Moon, you had some great quarterbacks that was you know what I'm saying, but. Majority of the winners like Super Bowls have been but when you think about it, it's still who protecting them. Like everybody on the athletic side,
right? What's your
man? Receivers.
What's your man that said that bullshit? And when that season start back up, they gonna kill his ass. With all the shit. Yeah, Drew.
You mentioned
your whole line telling
LeBron to shut up and dribble.
Right.
She told Drew Brees, she talking about Drew Brees going like, well, he has an opinion. Like, saying that about LeBron.
I mean, she's openly racist, though. Like, you can't fault her. Like, she just, like, if black people just sit down and shut the hell up, stop breaking into people's houses and selling crack, everything will be fine. Like, that's just how this bitch feel, bro. Like,
she's straight like she ain't no.
Don't talk to her if you're not trying to fight, yo. Like, if you don't got the mental capacity to throw that shit back at her, yo, do not talk to that bitch because she gonna say some disrespectful shit.
Because it strange.
Yeah.
Then your boy tried to apologize. That shit is over with. I can't wait for the season to start up. Man, I ain't missing none of their games, nigga.
I'm just saying, the way they did Vic for killing dogs in Philadelphia.
Hold up, man.
Offensive line.
Hold up. You know, DMX just went up against Snoop Dogg.
Drew Brees.
People, you know what my dogs at.
People might try to take his head off, yo.
That is...
they literally gonna obliterate him.
Oh yeah, they gonna
They gonna
his own
fuck
teammates
him
is tweeting like, yo, what's up, man?
You can see,
yo, they gonna say hi and the whole joint gonna open up.
You can see his offensive line like, oh, I ain't blocking for this.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be. Then you try to pot. I didn't really mean it like that. Yeah, you did, man. Yes, you did. Just shut up.
Man, just say what you want. They gonna open that whole joint up. The whole just open. I bet you still complete the pass.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, niggas. Fucking nigga. He gonna really become racist. But like, come here, boy. I'm a Nazi. Come here.
Yeah, shit.
I'm telling you, really switch the game up.
That his receivers gonna be slowing down on purpose.
It don't matter.
Like, man, you overthrew that joint.
He gonna average 300 yards rushing the game. He got something in his bag, yo. I'm telling you, he got something in his bag.
Niggas will be running.
Somebody gonna hit Drew Brees hard as hell.
They gonna level him, man. Ain't
somebody
gonna
that punish him.
So you think the season gonna start?
Ain't nothing wrong with Drew, yo. Is there something really wrong with Drew?
Yeah, he on some bullshit.
Nah, fuck him, man. Shit. Simple as that.
Yeah.
He on some bullshit. Told Braun shut up and dribble. Come on, man.
Hey, yo. Truth, man. I might be high shit. Is that cat okay, yo? It hasn't moved in a long time.
Hey, you remember the cats grandma? You remember the cats, the Siamese cats that grandma had that never moved?
Oh, okay, alright. That nigga good.
Yo, y'all remember the Siamese cats that grandma had?
Heathcliff, nigga. That nigga is fucking Garfield right now. Like, that nigga just got cussed out in cat for snapping at him like, you bitch ass nigga.
Grandma Gertrude had them Siamese cats. How the fuck you remember them? They was down at the high rise and they wouldn't even move.
I don't even remember that.
The Siamese cats, them joints used to scare the shit out of me. I'd be like, I want to leave. They scare me.
Yeah, that motherfucker was sleeping there for I was wondering. At first, I just kept looking out the corner of my eye like, nah, it's going to like reposition itself or something.
That cat smoke. It smoked bugs. Yeah, they try to be at the club with us and everything.
Like cats, like their tail will be moving the sign. Like I don't even see this nigga breathing, you know. Demon cat.
We sent the cat to the club and scope it out. Be like, how to see? Like, stay home, coronavirus. Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah, she gone. Yo, that's the thing about cats. They sleep like 15, 16 hours a day.
I guess so. That joint smoking all the bud we smoked. Everything we smoked, that joint sitting there smoking for free sleep. Like, slump.
Yeah, man, this joint is good.
You in this cat. Alright, guys, look, man. This shit was fun, yo. I got
appreciate it, man.
I really appreciate
it.
We got VA Dope
coming
through. VA Dope exited the building as we go with this podcast.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely tag me in this, man. I'll definitely share it in your other shit or whatever. Like, just let me know.
Hell yeah.
Hey, because always a pleasure, man.
I'm gonna give you the shirt outside.
Thank you again, yo. Thank you again. Be safe out there, yo.
I will, man.
Walk them up.
Yeah, drive safe.
Yeah, right.
I'll be right back.
Well, no, fucking wall.
Yeah, let me use your bathroom, Morris. Put the bathroom out.
Right here to the right, first door.
Shit, I think I done got a motherfucking contact, nigga. Yeah.
And that's a little bit of younger if y'all don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait till Gill get back out here. Because if he ready to go, man, I'm ready to go. He was talking about Kevin Garnett is better than Tim Duncan. See, there's one thing about somebody being better than somebody in skill and athletic ability, but mind trumps everything. And that's one thing about Tim. That's what he does. And if you ask KG, he will let you know. He will let you know.
Yo, boy, someone running my whip real quick, get my broom.
Alright, bro. Let me stop this. And we can go again.